So let's get to this moment. Let's talk about pushing. We never really know what pushing is until we realize that what we're doing isn't right. So let's talk about pushing. Pushing is like you doing something that you think is not okay, but you know it's not okay. Because why would you do some shit, and why would you think like that? Like, in order to push something, you have to put your mind to it. Like, yeah, it's a plot. Yeah, and that's called overthinking. And that is how you push things. You overthink it, and you do not understand it. You very overthink it. You overthinking and understand it. You're not really under. You're under it, but you're not standing it. You under it, but you're not standing there. You just under it. You under this trance, but then you're not standing there. So you thinking that, So now that you are very clearance with it, you're very clear with it. You constantly do that, but you don't know that you're pushing things away. You're pushing stuff away. But you don't know that because you steady overthink that. But you do think that you should know that. Like, why would I ever think in that terminology? Why would I ever think that I should just always think of good things? Because good things will conjure up. If you think of negative things, it will conjure as well. So you have to really think what you're thinking, because then you push it away. So we have to understand that in our moments of thinking, because a mind is a motherfucker. That's what they say. A mind's a powerful thing. And this is why most people don't understand why a lot of people don't watch TV, don't have television in the house, because television is a motherfucker. It's the very first monster. The very first monster in your crib. Like, damn, y'all like these monsters in and shit? A lot of you guys have to understand, when your mind is creating something, make sure it's something that you desire. Make sure it's your dream, because this is your game. How are you going to play your game? You love this game so much that you come back to it. You kept going, but it's not you coming back, it's you not understanding what is wrong with you. You're not accepting that it is your fault that shit happens like this. You knew damn well what it was. You felt that shit deep down in the motherfucking, your third belly. You felt it. You felt it. So now it's up to you to choose. Yes, it's my fault. I should have listened to myself more. I should have paid attention to myself more. I should have listened to myself. Now, sometimes when we forget to listen to ourselves, we end up in situations. But let me tell thee something. Let me just iterate. Let me put it in your ear. Let me tell you something. Let me say this. I'm not telling you. Let me say this. When you do something that you know damn well what the thing is, because sometimes when you make big decisions, you have to make sometimes you have to make the biggest decision in your life, and you don't even know it's the biggest, one of your biggest decisions in life. And you just pass it up because you're like, no. But then the universe said, oh shit, alright, we're gonna teach your ass. We got your ass. But you always end back where you need to go. You always end back in that spot. Like, you know where you want to go. Like, damn. You start to really listen to yourself when you are in situations that you no longer want to be. You no longer want to feel it. And when we get in these situations, oh my God, I just rubbed some of my eye juices. When we get in these big situations, we know what we need to do and stuff, but it's just like, damn, I'm not trying to hit it right now. Oh, you went straight to fucking hell. Now, sometimes you guys think hell is this, hell is that. all the shit that you have overcame. Amazing. Oh, yes, it is. Goddamn 45. Yes, indeed, honey child. Everything that you have ever, every addiction, everything that you ever came over that was the hardest leap to come over is your hell. Whatever addiction, whatever thing you are going through right now, and it is not soothing you, and it is making you stronger, and it is constantly at your heels. The comfort zone is a motherfucker. It's so fucking comfortable that your ass will sit fucking back and boom, fucking years later. You're like, I thought it was, damn. Percy Jackson. I saw something fucking cool. Oh, Percy Jackson. That movie, when they went in the casino, they was repeating and repeating because they could never get out of there. That's what you're doing. You're constantly repeating it. You're constantly repeating the same thing over and again. Different. Oh, it could be a different machine. Oh, look, we got a new person. Oh, okay, that's something new, something new. But it's up to you to come up with the idea that is no longer serving you. It is no longer time to survive. It's time to live. What are we surviving for? You can't survive without yourself, baby child. Honey child, let me tell you, you can't survive without yourself. Now you listen here, you listen there, then all of a sudden yourself is saying something like, nah, I don't need that, y'all. You have to now listen to yourself. You don't need nobody telling you what the fuck to do. If people will leave people a fuck alone, everybody will be fine. But they said, fuck what they say. I'm saying to thee is that thee need to get back because this is a motherfucker. It been going on so many times, so many moments. Energy is just getting drained back up. Just constantly draining back. Out like a light. Out like a light. So we have to understand that we are playing ourselves. And when we are playing ourselves, we're playing someone else's game with their rules. But we can play with ourselves, but we got to use their rules. What? So what you telling me is, I could be me, but I got to abide by those rules. The fuck? Do you not know that that's exactly what you're doing? You're playing you while they playing you. A dream of a dream is a dream to dream of. So we all getting played. We thinking we're playing, but then you're getting played. This is how you play our game while we play you. You do our biddings while you suffer. We live comfortably. Oh, no. They live comfortably while we live a mess, a misère, just everywhere. We live in and we constantly repeat the thing, and we constantly tell our children, this the only way, this the only way, this the only way. Always give yourself more opportunities than you could know. Because if you only pay attention to one thing, then you will never know the other thing that is in front of you as well. Now, we constantly do this and we push it away. Until one moment. Until one moment. Until one moment. When you get to yourself, and that moment when you finally realize you are doing what you need to do, and you have to do this in order to get this. You need that, don't you? Right now, you don't want to, you see how, you know how shit works. When you get this, then that person might think this, but when you tell them this shit, they still think that. So therefore, you know where to go to get what you need to get. You either do it on your own, but you need to get to this point to order to do it on your own, or you do it with this. But you need to be in this location in order to do it. Did you ever not pay attention to the things you do? And every time when you do something, it's like, oh, you ever feel that moment when you actually do something that you actually need to do, and it's like a relief or pressure or something off? Like it's like something that just like, oh yes. And then like sometimes you think about it, you be like, wow. Oh. Like everything starts to come to you. So in order to get what you need to get, you need to get what you need to get what you need to get. Sometimes in moments we don't understand people because it's not meant to be understood at that moment. But at that moment, a seed has been planted. And that moment, when it comes back to you, you're like, oh, you're like, God damn, for the fast shit. Should have known. What else is going on next? What's going to go on next? Oh, okay. Now that you made this motherfucking leap. Shit. Now you got this. You did all the fucking line-up shit. You got your shit. You know what you need to do. Boom. Everything is start to work. Flowing. And you're like, amazing. It's gonna flow. Yes, yes. Do this. Get there. No rush. But just know that every moment counts. Don't waste your energy on things that doesn't pertain to thee. Because it's only gonna make you hard, bitter. Just be like, and you constantly do this. And we all have to ask ourselves, what am I here for? And why the fuck are you still alive? Ooh, why you say it like that? Well, we have to understand that I know at this moment in your life you have witnessed death. Or maybe not. Maybe you haven't witnessed death yet. But at moments in your life when you witness things that you have never witnessed before, and you be like, ooh. And it makes you think. It really makes you think what your situations are. And then you think about it again, and you like, and when you start really thinking about it, like, boom, it is almost the end of the year or something. It's like in the middle of the year, you been in fucking La La Land. Where the fuck you been at? So we made up our mind. We know what we're gonna do. Let's just do it. We'll be happy. I'm sure we will. We will always be happy. No matter what. Because when you do what you feel and fuck all that other nonsense, thee will be fine. It's time. Like, shit. Sometimes it's just like, man, come on, man. Just fucking do it. Like, we're gonna have fun. Because we're gonna laugh at ourselves because we could have did it. So, at these moments, we have to know that we have to stop pushing stuff. Because you're gonna push something away that you wish you never pushed away. You're gonna wish that you never did that. Regret is a motherfucker. So always live in a positive moment. Also, Love is a motherfucker. So just cherish everything. So always be the kind person, but don't let no one fuck over you. Always be thy listening ear, because you might need that listening one day. And always love thyself, and thank thee for watching Thy Joy of Awakening. Stay time.